They have this in Danish television where there's a naked grown up where the viewers is kids. But why?
Welcome to my blog. This is the blog about this Filipino. Me! I'm living to this little country called Denmark. As a Danishman, I just want to understand what is the idea of a man and a woman that is naked be show in front of that kids, and why it should be made in the Denmark TV show.
Yeah, this show have actually made a lot of headlines all over many places of the world. Because when you hear that standing grown-up people naked in front of kids, you will say, what is that about? But this is made for that kids can have a natural relationship with their body. And they are these 11, 12 years old, and they are going to go into to that, what is called that in English? Puberty, yeah. Yeah, puberty. And therefore, there will become a lot of questions. And to just see naked people standing there as the most natural thing in the world, and they can ask all that weird questions they have about their body, that really give them a lot more relaxed relationship to their own body and to other people's body. I think Denmark have always had this, they have always been very relaxed about bodies and sex, and so we are the first in the world to legalize pornography. And this have nothing to do with any sexual thing. This is only education, right? This is just show the kids and say, we all have naked bodies under our clothes. We all look different. And it's supernatural. It's super natural that you have breast and that there's all these things on a body, and the more relaxed you can have with it, the less question and the less the problems they will have, because it's just natural to look at, natural to talk about.
Then why it should be need to show it in a live TV show? It can be if they want to be educate kids. Why they can do that in school without this TV live show? Because I understand, maybe yes, maybe it's educational. It's just why it should be in TV show.
First of all, it's not a live TV show. It's a TV show who's taped, and because you can reach a lot of kids, and maybe you will also be a little shy if you stand right in front of them. So now you can sit here home in your couch and watch this, and it's totally open. It's the national TV who sent this, so there's nothing problem with it, and you can reach a hell of a lot of kids here that can see this and can hear all these questions and say, oh, and you see they have new people in each week, right? They have people who have a lot of tattoos. There are people who's small, who's fat, who's thin, all kind of people, and can ask all kind of questions. So you really come around all the different body types here, and you cannot do that if you're just gonna do it for one school class, right? It's a lot that will be problematic and very difficult to get all these people out there. Here you can show whole Denmark, all Danish kids who all will be interested at one time. So I think there's a good logical in showing it in the Danish national TV.
Because we have two daughters. So are you saying that you're allowing them to watch that one if it's possible?
When we researched this program, Sophia was 14, watched it, and we discussed. There was one of them we could not figure out if it was a man or woman. There was a man who was totally tattooed all over the whole body, and he had to get this horn put in his head, and so.
Yeah.
And it was it's quite interesting to hear what why they do that, how they do that. There was one woman who had get breast implants, right, and the kids get some of these you put inside the breast. They can feel on and see what it is, and they talk about why did she do that. She have had 6 kids and her breast was flat, and so she would like to get this breast made because then she have a better sex life, and it was quite natural and super simple, and you think it super natural. And when I think a lot of the problems we see around the world here, with both rapes and social control, and so comes from that you not have a natural relationship with your body, natural relationship with sex, and it is just, take it easy, it is just sex.
But do you think it's much more better if the kids will learn that from their parents instead of watching that in the film?
I think the film is much better because here you have people who under control environment where you actually sure that what come out is the truth, is real, and there's not and there you, when you make this kind of program, there's a lot of persons over, a lot of psychologists, and so they make sure that everything is done right, so you can here make the best program one time show to all kids. It's both entertainment and you learn a lot.
What do you think? What the Danish people think about it? Do you think, in general, I mean, percentage of Danish people, do you think they agree to that program?
Absolutely, yeah. I cannot imagine there cannot be many Danish who don't think this is a good idea. I know we have other kids program who also have that kind of subject, and so that is maybe a little more discussable, and that we can maybe take in another film. But this year, they have nothing to do with any sexual character. There's nothing to. It's just have a very natural relationship with your body. Don't be shy over your body. Don't be shy on that. That all of us have different bodies, and we have different. A man look very different from man to man. A woman look very different from woman to woman, and kids can very easily get misunderstand something and think they're wrong and their body look wrong or something. And when you open it up and talk about it like this, then you see this okay. It's okay that you look like this. It's okay that you have this and this, and
That the people who stand there, the man and woman, are they free, or the government pay them, or
no
are
one
they
pay
free?
them for anything. They do it because they can help kids learning about these things. There's nothing, no payment there.